Well, folks, I had to come back and do a video on this. Now, for this video, there will be no comedy. There won't be no goofy time. There won't be no me comparing this to that. I'll try to do the best of my ability, and it's not going to be any bullshit. All seriousness, 100%. And I'll tell you about this camera in another vlog. So besides that, let's skip that shit. Now, let's get down to business about the May 30th Slenderman incident. Now, if you weren't informed or you didn't hear about this particular incident that happened on May 30th, 2014, this year, well, these two 12-year-old girls took it upon themselves to actually believe in a Slenderman mythology slash creepypasta. Now, now it amazes me how they take this seriously, and the parents are blaming the site. They're blaming the creepypasta Wikipedia.com website. That's the site they're blaming it on. It's not their fault. It's the 12-year-olds. Had they listen, folks. Now, had they not believed in it or anything, or took it to new levels, maybe they wouldn't have took it upon themselves to kill one of their classmates. Now I hope the killed classmate rest in peace. God forbid. Well, God let that person just please rest in peace. We're going to bow our heads to that later. But still, the whole Slenderman incident controversy got out of hand the first day because they did this so they can actually think that they would see Slenderman. Now, this is where the thing of fiction and reality start to go out of control, where they take something, it's just like, there has been a lot of times when a kid takes a cartoon seriousness like Beavis and Butthead. Yes, a 4-year-old burnt down his or her own house down and killed their little sister or brother, and Beavis and Butthead were to blame because of that whole fire episode. Yeah, I'll use an example on that because that was a big deal. That show almost got canceled back in 1993 after its first and second season. Now, I'm not going to get on Beavis and Butthead. That'll be a tribute video. But still, all seriousness, no bullshit. Gotta remember that. But listen, this just bugs me about all the criticism that the site is getting now because of the incident. I know it's going to be a lot of people that might comment on this video, probably bashing me or disliking me, calling me a dumbass. Well, I really don't care. It's just what I think on it. Those two girls took it upon themselves to take one creepypasta out of proportion. Now, I'm not saying that they were dumb as shit for doing that. I'm just saying that they were dumb as hell to do that. You have to be that brainless to actually, believe in a creepypasta and take it that seriously. Like a ritual pasta. You don't actually do that. It's not real. You're just going to be in the middle of the night being an idiot. This has got to stop. The whole criticism that it's getting needs to stop. It wasn't all the site's fault. It was the two girls that did it. They were the main ones who actually bestowed on themselves to actually kill a classmate and try to see something that's not real. Everybody knows Slenderman is not real. He has had YouTube movies, he has had tributes, fan art, everything, the works. Everyone knows that he's not real, but these two 12-year-olds actually believe he was real. Killing a classmate that is an all-time low, but when you blame it on a site that really didn't do 50, 60, or any type of percent about this. It was the girls. They were actually dumb enough to actually do this. I mean, are you serious? Who would take a creepy pasta that serious and try to blame a site? It's just like back in the day when people blamed Marilyn Manson because their kid was so emo and depressed and getting out their bullied emotions. So it's just like that. It was controversy then and it's controversy now. I know that you're saying that I'm comparing Marilyn Manson to an incident about two 12-year-olds. Well, I kind of am. I'm not saying that Marilyn Manson actually influenced them. It was fucking Slenderman. They were just that stupid enough to actually do this. Why in the love of fuck would you take a pasta that seriously to the point where you just murder somebody? It's fiction. A work of fiction. Slender Man is not real. All the pasta monsters you've read are not real. Everyone on the internet knows this. Even I know this. Now, I hope that the injured classmate, makes a speeding recovery and will be back to school in no time. But for the two girls, I don't even know if I should have sympathy. I'm confused out of my mind about what I should feel about those two girls. They took one fucking pasta out of proportion. It's a creepy pasta, which is fiction. There are things you hear from 4chan, Reddit, or any other unknown site that not that many people are familiar with. I mean, it just like it astonishes me how the parents are blaming the site and poking fingers at it, saying, "Let's shut the site down. Let's shut the site down now." You can't shut the site down just because your daughters actually were dumb enough to do this shit. And if the creepypasta site, like the people on there who don't want to get all this negative backlash, they can just delete it. Just delete every fan made fiction of Slender Man, everything. If they delete all the pastas, that will equal to the site being shut down for good. So there'll be no more creepypasta Wikipedia and no more creepypasta narrators. Unless they make another site and maybe that site won't have no more Slender Man. Even when I bring this up in the creepypasta chat, everyone's like, we don't talk about that. Don't talk about that in here. Shut up about that shit. Because they don't want to hear about the damn accident. Me, I was just curious about this and about how this all started from one pasta that is legendary. And yes, I read the article, and the article link will be in the description below, and yada yada yada. But still, I'm thinking that these girls did this just so, they did this because of a false belief of a fictional pasta monster. It is a work of fiction. Shit like this just gets me fired up. I know I'm not mad throwing tables, well, not throwing tables, but doing anything, yelling, yada yada yada, my raging rage. You know I'm not doing that shit, but still, this has got to stop. The incident was on May 30th. Let it the fuck go. I'm pretty sure 6 months from now, everyone will forget about it until some fucktard mentions it. But in all seriousness, folks, please, if you support the creepypasta site, please save the site because it might be in danger. It probably is or probably isn't in danger, but you never know because of the incident that happened on May 30th. So we're just gonna call that the May 30th incident. But still, this is just crazy. Now, I pray to God that the student will make a speeding recovery and I hope that they can, and I hope that maybe an apology could be thrown in there afterwards. I'm not sure. And that's about it about how I covered this video. And since this video is almost over, I'm going to address a few things. I'm going to try to get this camera up and running for future videos. This might be in a few episodes. I mean, I don't even know if I should have given a British voice, an American voice, or whatever voice I come up with. But we're not going to talk about that. But still, I find it dumb that the parents are just poking fingers at the site, blaming it for everything, and planning to sue it for what it could have been worth. I'm not sure. And all of the above. Now, like I said, there will be a new video tomorrow. Last week I said it would be in all that. Now, I promise you, tomorrow will be a new opinions time. Saturday will be a rank kit episode. And Sunday will be a discussion time and a gameplay. Well, the Sunday's up for questions. And I might have a Q&A. So you can just go to so you can ask me questions in the comment section or when I announce the Q&A or my discussion page for questions. I mean, I really wish you would. So anyway, this is the Rank Kid. This is the Rank Kid here. I hope you enjoyed this video and I hope you agreed or even disagreed about what I said about those two girls, yada yada yada. And make sure you like, subscribe, and comment on this video. I'm the Rank Kid, and I'm out.